It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They just got to make the adjustments.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, James Harden moved past Larry Bird on the career points list. Harden said, passing one of the greatest ever is a great honor. I just got to continue to build because at the end of the day, I want my name to be mentioned with those greats. Well, it already is. Guys?
I agree, David. Every word of it. Absolutely. Thank you. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
And it's such a great feeling to come out strong, but it's hard to maintain that consistency. The teams that do, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strength.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Actually out there with Harden, and it's Thibault in at the small forward position. And for the Spurs, the 4 and the 5, it's Johnson and Pirtle. Then there's Richardson, then it's Jones, and it's Vassell in at the 2. And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. Jones the pass to Pirtle. And here's Richardson. Outside, Jones. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Johnson. From deep. That shot misses. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Now, here's Thibault. Richardson covering. Now the pass to Harris. Now, here's Maxey. 11-point game his last outing. Here's Embiid up and in on the layup.
Hey, good luck trying to move Embiid off the block. If Joel has position, there's not much anybody can do to stop him.
Pass to Richardson. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Now Johnson. Now the feed to Pirtle. Shoots over Embiid. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Harris against Johnson. Harris inside. And that one, good.
Really tough to defend Tobias Harris any better than that. I mean, he's just got a special knack for making tough shots.
Now here's Richardson. Pirtle finds Johnson. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket. And one of Johnson's teammates recently called him country strong. And Johnson himself acknowledged he has a lot of room to get even stronger. That is scary. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's Johnson and the rejection by Embiid.
Incredibly light-footed at 7 feet tall. Embiid can cover a lot of ground defensively.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. 5 on the clock from deep 3-point range.
And the defense not making things easy for them.
Yeah, they're having a hard time getting the ball in the basket, and as a result, falling behind here.
Richardson outside. Johnson for three.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove. Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here is Pirtle. Last time 14 points for him. Outside, Jones. Pass to Johnson. Over Thibault. And the basket by Johnson.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
Jones against Harden. Passes it to Embiid. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Jakob Pirtle.
Well, I tell you, it's pretty obvious. Embiid takes pride in and enjoys tricking his defenders and getting them to jump on the pump fake.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Last season, Embiid posted career highs as a scorer. And Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50-40-90 club? What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
And Embiid drops them both.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone more confident than Embiid.
He's got plenty of confidence, and he's a funny guy, too, extremely entertaining. He said, the mindset I get when I'm on the floor is that I'm the best player in the gym. And much of the time, he ain't wrong.
Now here's Jones. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Johnson attacking. Kicks it out to Jones. To the paint, goes back up, and Johnson with the lay-in good.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folks. He can pass it, too.
Harden against Jones. Harden can't hit. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Magic in Orlando. Here's Richardson. That one misses. Some solid defense from Harris. Launches a three. Nailed from three-point land. Harris has got 5 points so far.
And over time, as his game has evolved, Harris has accepted a bigger, expanded role. Knows he has the green light.
And San Antonio calls the first time out of the game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Here's Jones, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Johnson outside. The pass to Pirtle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. San Antonio again missing. Inside, it's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And the shot is good. He's got 7.
Harris has really become much more adept at finishing hard shots. Great focus there.
And the shot goes in.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
And it's Harden with the ball for Philadelphia. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Here's Pirtle. Philadelphia able to drain the three. Outside, Jones. Pass to Johnson. He takes it in.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that. They're actually earning it well right now.
And you watch Harris. He's been playing a high level of confidence.
Well, Greg, he puts the work in during the offseason. It's obvious. That's why his game looks like it comes easier to him now, because he's refined it through his work in the offseason. And in a lot of ways, he's bearing the fruit of that labor, and it's fun to see.
First one falls for him.
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader, very positive in his approach.
And Harris drops them both. And Greg, Harris has grown more vocal as his comfort level on the team has risen.
And Kevin, he's always had it in him. Now that he's a veteran, he's earned the right. He always seems to bring the guys together.
And Greg, at 6'5" and 200 pounds, not the most imposing frame for Josh Richardson, but he is a quality defender.
Well, a lot of it is between the ears. I mean, the plus wingspan helps, but it's that competitive will that enables him to hold his own.
Shooting two.
The first free throw is good.
You know, at this point of his career, Richardson knows his role, understands it, embraces it. He's a 3-and-D guy who gives you great effort at both ends of the court.
And the Spurs making a change here. Walker's checked in. The 76ers leading by 10. Harden outside. Harris dishes to Embiid. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And that's now 6 points for Joel Embiid. Spurs shooting an alarming 21% to get things going here. Richardson with it. Takes it inside. Pass to Bates Dion. Outside, Walker. To the inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Harden kicks to Harris. San Antonio with the rebound. Stolen by Harden. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And slam dunk by Harris.
Yeah, you know, Harris is an active player. I mean, he's smooth and he's skilled, but he's also a guy that's got some grit and grind to him as well, and gets in there and keeps possessions alive.
Now, here's Walker. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver. Here's Maxey. And that one drops for him. Maxey's got 5.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Walker against Harden. Walker looking for an opening. And Embiid with the block. Here's Thibault. Another shot, and Embiid lays it in. Embiid's got his third basket of the night. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is working hard on the offensive glass. They've had a number of putbacks.
And Clark, you played in a very physical era. What do you think about the way fouls are called right now?
I really don't have a problem with it, Kevin. I mean, some of the fouls that were allowed in years past, way back in the 70s and 80s, I mean, those were borderline flagrant 3 kind of fouls. The game was more physical, and it was accepted as such, but I don't know if that was necessarily good for the game. I think now, the way they have it set up and the way it's officiated as it relates to physicality and flagrant fouls, yeah, it may be a little bit too far the other way, but I think it's the right balance overall.
So both teams making some changes here. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Walker the pass debates Dion. Back to Walker. Here's Primo. Here's Collins, and it's blocked. Here's Niang. He's defended by McDermott. Niang passes to Jordan. 76ers moving the ball around. Kicks it out to Harden. Shot clock at 5. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Harden's got his second bucket.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Passes it to Primo. Can they get it? And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. For San Antonio, they've split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
At the line for your Spurs, Josh Primo. At the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The 76ers leading by 18. And here's Harden. A 20-point game for him in the win against Orlando.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Well, you know, he may be the best player in the league at drawing contact, James Harden. I mean, he's really clever at getting his body into defenders.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch, and he now often looks for his teammates first.
And he makes the first. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
Harden hits them both.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Exactly. I mean, that's what's helped them build this early lead.
In the first 2 minutes.
Outside, Walker. There's the pass to Primo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Primo has got 5 now.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Here's Harden. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Ultra impressive, guys. Caught them off guard, and they've taken the momentum in this game now.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden.
First personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
14 fouls.
Outside, Walker. There's the drive. Hands on the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
Spurs ball.
Get open, get open.
1:11 left in the first quarter of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bates Diop. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Yeah, I agree. Not a lot of activity chasing down their misses. Some teams focus on getting back. I understand that. But you should send at least one guy after those.
Here's Niang. Harden outside. There's the 3. They get it back. Jordan. And it's good for 2.
Jordan.
And the 76ers lead by 21.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's McDermott. Here's Walker. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Not a single point in this quarter for him. Obviously, not what they need right now. He's got to score.
That one goes. Count it.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And that's it for what's a game. 76ers ahead, running away with this one. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And staying hungry, Joel Embiid continuing to improve every season.
You know, coming into this year, I just wanted to take advantage of, every single day. Just making sure I was in the best shape of my life.
Well, he's already made huge strides. It shows.
Not satisfied yet to win that MVP trophy, but he is more than capable.
DeAndre Jordan, assistant. James
And welcome back
Harden.
to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchup defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
They've got McDermott, and it's Bates Diop in at the 4 spot. So that's who San Antonio starts the second round. Outside, Walker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
James Harden.
And so many teams
That's
looking to
his
space
second
the floor.
personal
Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
The first one falls. The Spurs making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Good on both. The 76ers leading by 20. Aston Yang. Driving the lane. Bucket is good. Niang's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Pass to McDermott. Outside, Walker. Now here's Johnson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Boy, Pirtle is a guy that plays with a lot of force. I mean, when he's near the basket, the defense better watch out for the dunk.
Harden outside. The rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Primo. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Harden. That's his 3rd personal foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
At the line for San Antonio, Josh Primo, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Jones checked in for Walker. The 76ers also with a sub. Maxey's checked in for James Harden. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And good job they're doing at the line this quarter. They'll need to continue converting those free throws.
Korkmaz kicks to Reed. Back to Korkmaz. Jordan the pass to Maxey. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Primo. Reed covering. Primo, the pass to McDermott. Outside, Jones. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Philadelphia ball.
And the 76ers with some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Harris comes in for Reed. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Korkmaz. The 76ers leading by 20. And here's Maxey. He's got 5. Here's Harris. Plays it up and banks it in. Harris has got 13 points.
Well, he sure is a talented combo forward with terrific feel for the game. Harris can score in bunches.
Johnson finds Richardson. Kept alive. Goes up again. Outside, Jones. He feeds it to Pirtle. That one falls. Pirtle's got 4 points this quarter.
Got to admire how fast Pirtle slashes to the rim after setting the screen.
And there's the pass to Embiid. Pirtle with the steal. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Here's Richardson. Finished off the break. Richardson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
It doesn't go for him. And San Antonio will go the other way with it.
And probably surprising to scouts, Johnson has played power forward quite a bit.
Well, you know, he's not as tall as most power forwards, but he's really cut up. He's bouncy, he's energetic, fearless, and he's really a mismatch for most other fours.
Takes it from 10. No good off the back of the rim. The 76ers leading by 18. To the middle. Pass to Maxey. Johnson against Harris. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Niang. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. For San Antonio, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Jones against Embiid. Jones the pass to Pirtle. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. Down low, here's Embiid. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You know, it's the muscle and size of Embiid that allow him to score through contact.
The 76ers have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Drafted 3rd overall in 2014. Wow, it's been that long already. Joel Embiid didn't play his first NBA game for 2 years. Philadelphia was extra cautious with his foot injuries. Well, Joel has proven to be well worth the wait.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Out left to the wing. Here's Embiid. Rebound San Antonio. Jones looking for an opening. Richardson outside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Looking to get it going. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal.
It's his first trip to the line.
3rd team foul. At the line for San Antonio, Keldon Johnson. At the line for 2.
shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Zach Collins checked in for San Antonio. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And the shot goes down. And that's 13 points for Joel Embiid.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Collins finds Johnson. And Embiid with the block. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. Pass to Embiid. Thibault for 3. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Heads Embiid making the pass to the open man.
San Antonio calls timeout. You look at Tobias Harris. He has really been playing well.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
San Antonio making a switch here. Bates Diop's checked in. Gone second quarter right at the 50% mark from the field. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires, and we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league." Kevin?
Thank you, DA.
Tell you what, fellas, like seeing Harris be engaged from there. I mean, refusing to settle for the simple layup. Nice finish.
Al Richardson, he has 6. 5 to shoot. And Embiid with the block.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Lets it go from deep. The second chance effort. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Outside, Jones. Richardson outside. Can they get it? That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 13 rebounds in the game. Classy and slam dunk by Harris.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside, Jones. Richardson with it. And hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track. Richardson's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, being effective in the pick and roll requires that you read the defense, and Richardson did a good job there.
Here's Thibault. Back to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Thibault on the wing. The tray. Vassell grabs the board. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Passes to Jones. And he drives in. It's blocked. Now, here's Maxey. D right on him. Misses from short range. Spurs shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Richardson finds Collins. Over Maxey. Shot by Collins, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
2 minutes remaining.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
The pass to Bates Diop. Here's Vassell. A minute 42 left in the first half. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you gotta love that action.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Spurs Light Squad. Fans, your Spurs Light Squad.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Jordan, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Reed comes in for George Niang. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And James Harden subbed in for Maxey. Here's Harden. The stupendous finish in traffic. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. On the wing, Harris. The rebound by the Spurs. Outside, Walker. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to Primo. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the 76ers. Harris kicks to Korkmaz. Over McDermott. It's hauled in by Bates Diop.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Primo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
From Lonnie Walker the 4th.
Walker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Lobs it up for Jordan. That shot is off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And so it's Philadelphia holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, an early lead and a lot to like in the performance thus far. Would you agree?
Oh, I thought we played great. Defensively, I know that I had someone behind me. If I made a mistake that was going to protect the rim, I thought we did great.
We know the adjustments are coming, and we'll see who takes advantage. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Show.
What a game it's been for Tobias Harris. He ended up with 17 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. This has been a bounce-back game for him after some struggles their last time out. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, if you're wondering why this game is a blowout, let me tell you. They cashed in on second-chance opportunities. They followed their shots, kept after it. They were unwilling to let possessions die.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
And they were gutting a little too much from that. They can't afford to become dependent on that shot. They got to compete the consistent way. I like to see them mix it up more in the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Thibault in at the small forward. Harden the pass to Embiid, and Pirtle sends it back.
And Pirtle deserves a lot of credit for his shot blocking ability. He's a dynamic and dynamite shot blocker.
It's Richardson on the wing, guarded by Harden. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Just 5 on the clock. Johnson down low. Embiid's there.
Now, shooters get nervous when Embiid is nearby. Exceptional at contesting any shot within his reach, and even some that look like they're out of his reach.
Harden dishes to Embiid. Pass to Thibault. Harris outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Tobias Harris. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Harris.
You know, over time, I think Harris has become really good at accepting more responsibility, and that's part of learning how to be a leader.
And Harris drops them both. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Now, here's Richardson, defended by Thibault. Johnson outside. Now, here is Pirtle. He's guarded closely. Just 5 to shoot. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Some solid defense from Harris.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Here's Maxey. The shot will not fall. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Harden against Richardson. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Now here's Jones. And Thibault sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Here's Jones. San Antonio again missing. Now here's Maxey. He's covered closely.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
Jones kicks to Pirtle. And here's Richardson. He's got 8. Outside, Jones, just 4 to shoot. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight clanks.
Now Richardson. Passes it to Jones. And here is Johnson. To end the drought. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work to the paint. And Embiid throws it down.
Embiid, what a show of force right there, going hard at the rim for the dunk.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. The pass to Pirtle. Spurs passing it around. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Harden. That's his 4th personal.
The Spurs have been shooting right around 75% of the line, 9 of 12 so far.
At the line for your Spurs, Trey Jones. 2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Jones nails both of them. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Harden outside. Driving inside. And he banks in the layup. Harden's got 14 points.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Pass to Johnson. Pocket 6. Over Thibault. Johnson can't get it to go.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And Harden really looks like he's been having fun out there.
I would agree with that, Kevin, and he says he's the same way off the court, too. I don't know him off the court, but he says he loves meeting new people. I don't have any trouble believing that. He enjoys engaging with kids, and certainly the bright tennis shoes are part of everybody's NBA attire now, but he wears it as an expression of his personality.
Johnson can't get it to go.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
And Embiid throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Jones the pass to Richardson. Johnson outside, shoots the three, and it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Pass to Vassell. Fires from deep. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Harden's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Thibault can't get it to go. San Antonio's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. To the inside, Johnson kicks to Pirtle. Richardson with it, now defended by Embiid. And Thibault sends it back. Now the 76ers on the break. Offensive rebound. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 21 in the game. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Harden the pass to Embiid. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
The assist.
23 points for Joel Embiid.
Few players in the NBA strike fear into opponents, but Embiid is one of them because of his size, skill, and crazy strength.
Here's Vassell. Passes it to Pirtle. Good work there as it goes. Pirtle's got 8 points.
Really amazing body control by Pirtle, just taking a hit head on and finishing through the contact. I love it.
Harden against Jones. Harden can't hit. And it's Jones with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Kicks it out to Johnson. Driving in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Embiid.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Keldon Johnson at the line for 2.
And that one falls for Johnson. Both teams will make substitutions. He's off on the second. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 16-7 run. Harden the pass to Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
Boy, Harden's got such a tremendous feel for the game and sees the whole court. He's a really slick creator.
And the pass to McDermott. Outside, Walker. Johnson outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Relax on the first.
First one falls for him. The Spurs making a switch here. Bates Diop's checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And the 76ers shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Niang kicks to Reed. Pass to Jordan. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Shoots a fader. Reed misses.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Here's Primo. Reed covering. Primo, the pass to Bates Diop. With the drive. Harden grabs the miss. Harden's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Korkmaz. He kicks it to Reed. For the 3, and James Harden good for 3. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, very few players have the license from 3-point range that Harden has, and his license has no expiration date on it.
Here's Walker. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Harden the pass to Niang. It's Jordan on the wing. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Tries again. And the rejection by Collins. Walker against Harden. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the 2nd free throw. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the 76ers. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Drives to the hoop. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Bates Diop. That's his first personal foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
At the line for the 76ers, Paul Reed. taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Here's Primo. He can't get that one, so Philadelphia will take it the other way. There's 57 seconds left in the third. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe. San Antonio's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Here's the teardrop. The shot by Primo, no good. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Back to Harden. There's 31 seconds left in the third. Korkmaz kicks to Niang. From outside the arc, Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside. Here's Primo. The shot's good. Primo's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Harden scanning the floor. A big-time effort for Philadelphia. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We come back right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And with the running out for this game to become competitive. McDermott is out there with Langford. And it's Kaycock in at the 5 spot. That's the San Antonio foul.
Devontae Kaycock. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Korkmaz. Outside Jordan. Clark, between the draft and free agency and big mid-season trades, It feels like we rarely see the same team twice season to season.
Yeah, guys move around quite a bit, more so than in the past, Kevin. I don't necessarily know if that's good or bad. It's certainly different. I tend to lean towards guys staying in the same place longer. That would be my personal preference, but the landscape has shifted and changed, and it's overall probably a positive thing for the players.
And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Well, I like how Jordan embraces his role on this team. I mean, it's all about rebounding and putbacks for him at the offensive end.
Passes it to Primo. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Walker the pass to Primo. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
Coming onto the floor for your Spurs, Joe Wieskamp.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Reed kicks to Milton. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. The pass to Korkmaz. Three-pointer. Got a hand on it.
And looking engaged defensively. Langford showing he has what it takes to be a shot blocker.
Pass to Primo. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Kicks it to Langford. Here's K-Cup. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Unloads from 13. Offensive rebound, Jordan. They shoot again. It's blocked. And in this era of player empowerment, Clark, you think star players have ever had more leverage than they do today?
No question they have not. With social media, the platforms players have been able to build, the following the NBA has, not just domestically, but globally, all of that has converged to give players a significant amount of power. And not to discount the fact that players are more aware and educated in so many of the business aspects of the game than I've ever seen them, and that's an encouraging sign from my perspective.
A floater, count that bucket.
Shake Milton.
A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Driving to the basket, and the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Spurs, Josh Primo. At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. Johnson's checked in for Doug McDermott. And he sinks the second. And for the first time in 2021, Clark, we had the full play-in tournament featuring the 7 through 10 seeds. What'd you think of the new format?
I really enjoyed it. I mean, again, part of it was we're coming out of a pandemic, and so we're starving for all things sports, and this added another level of excitement to, I think, the best game in the world, NBA basketball. You had Steph against LeBron and AD. So I think it was a pretty awesome result overall.
The shot by Primo, no good. Philadelphia has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Korkmaz. On the wing, Milton. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Pass to Primo. Over Milton. That one off the back iron and out.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Here's Bassey. He's guarded by Johnson. Bassey, the pass to Milton. Millsap kicks to Korkmaz. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Primo. Clark, you know, road teams accustomed to hostile crowds, but it can go too far. Players have been very vocal, saying, respect the game, and then respect us as human beings as well.
And, Kevin, I couldn't say it any better. It's that simple. It's not complicated, right? To say anything you want doesn't come with the purchase of a ticket. I think human dignity, common courtesy, and respect supersedes whatever feelings you might have about a particular team or player and overrides whatever price you paid for your ticket.
Jones checked in for the Spurs. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Well, I like the way Millsap is always ready to be aggressive offensively. I mean, if he has daylight and he's got a good look, he doesn't hesitate.
Jones with it. Kicks it out to Johnson. Spurs working the ball around now. Pass to Jones. From downtown. Here's Kaycock. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the way up. Kaycock's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
And here's Green outside. No good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Jones, the pass to Johnson. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. The pass to Thibault. Millsap trying to get open.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Guarded by Green. Amazing how many players we're seeing come into the NBA, Clark, from all over the world right now.
Well, it's truly a global game, Kevin, and give credit to former Commissioner David Stern and certainly Adam Silver and his staff. The league is a global league. The star players have done a great job of promoting it as a worldwide game as well. Every year you get players from multiple continents, Asia, Africa, Europe, Australia. Basketball is, again, it's a global game, so it makes sense we'll see more players from all over the world in the NBA.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Jones nails both of them. Philadelphia's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Milton kicks to Millsap. Back to Milton. Pass to Bassey. To the middle. Pass to Milton. To the inside. And that one's good. Millsap. Millsap's got 4 points in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
With his first shot attempt, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Green taking his time here. Passes it to Milton. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
76ers ball.
And the wide open shot from Green. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Nice fluid motion there on the catch and shoot jumper from Green. You can't rush that shot. You got to be smooth with it, and he is.
Now here's Langford. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Jones. Johnson from outside. Knocks down the 3-ball.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first. But the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Milton the pass to Millsap, and the basket is good. And that's now 6 points for Paul Millsap. And it's Jones with the ball for the Spurs. No good on the 3. 76ers shooting 40% in the 4th. There's the pass to Bassey. Right side Millsap. Hickok pulls it in. San Antonio's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question. And I think there's a combination of confidence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
That free throw missing. McDermott's checked in for the Spurs. He hits the second from the line. And here is Milton. Outside, Green. Pass to Thibault. Back to Green. Here's the 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
That's his first personal foul.
When Green's on the court, you can't lose him because he's just too dangerous as a shooter.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
And, of course, Green's contributions go well beyond the numbers at this point.
Agreed. This is a guy who knows about winning, Greg. I mean, he's done it a number of places, multiple championship teams where he's played a significant role. And he brings that championship mindset to the locker room.
3 shots. 3 shots.
That's good from Green. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
Well, you know, the value of Green's career experience cannot be overstated. Those intangibles are extremely valuable. He has shared locker rooms with some of the best players in the NBA.
And he nails the third. San Antonio's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Pass to McDermott. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Once in a while, he catches you by surprise with his handles. Moves like that prove McDermott belongs at this level.
Green left side. And it's Thibault in the corner. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. 5 on the clock. Got a piece of it. Guarded by Green. Kicks to Jones. And he lays it straight in. Jones has got 4 points in the quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the 76ers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for Joel Embiid.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Philadelphia's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Going inside, can't cash in from close range. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Langford, and Langford with the stop.
A lethal attacker. Langford enjoys finding those avenues to the bucket and then just torching the defense.
Now Milton. Here's Green. Passes to Niang. Shoots over Langford and misses it off the right side of the rim. And there's the pass to McDermott. Pulls up on the wing. Dives for it. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
76ers ball.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with James Harden. James, this team adds on to its win streak. How important are nights like this as you move forward?
It was huge, man. We did an amazing job. We're continuing to get better offensively and defensively. Guys are stepping up, so we got a long way to go, but we're in the right direction.
It is not where you start, but where you finish. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long.